I'm Hailey.
I'm Sean.
And welcome to Hailey Hates Everything.
I pick a surprise topic.
And I get high and opinionated so we can discuss it together.
So grab a snack and hang out with us for
Hailey Hates Everything. Hello, and welcome to Hailey Hates Everything Radio. I'm your host, Hailey.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, that was really bad. But hi, everybody. I'm Hailey. I'm here with Sean.
I'm here as well.
And thanks for joining us.
Indeed.
We had a show last week. Butt plugs, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't listened to it, look, it's not for everybody. I get that. But I think it was pretty good. Like, I feel good about it. Hearing it back.
Yeah.
After all the judgment and everything, there's a space of time in which I need to not look or hear myself ever again. And then, after a little bit, I step away. I come back to it. Then I'm like, oh, yeah, I did okay. Everybody's gonna be, they're not gonna hate me.
No.
And so it takes a little bit. But anyway, I thought it was funny. I really did. Maybe that's just me. But I had a good time and it was fun. So anyway, if you haven't heard it, I highly recommend the butt plug episode. It was surprisingly great. Anyway, do we have any follow-ups for butt pluggery?
I got a couple interesting things that I found after the fact.
I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed no one shared any of their information.
True.
No one chimed in. Nobody had shit to say about butt plugs. Huh? Shit? You get it?
Indeed.
What you got?
Here's an interesting butt plug.
What in the hell is this? It looks like in like a fantasy show or something. There's some kind of chalice that has opened its petals, and there's something special inside, like a radiating diamond or some kind of light. And you have to do some kind of trickery to open this egg-shaped thing into its petals so you can snatch the special thing that's in the inside. That's kind of like what this looks like. It
might be what it looks like, but...
Oh my god. Okay, so that's the handle. It looks like a crank on one of them garage toys you got. What the
Oh, like a lawnmower?
Okay. Yeah, like one of them push
or a
lawnmowers.
Chainsaw where you
like a cheap lawnmower.
You pull it.
It's got the plastic handle with like a curve to it. Does this make sense? And it's usually attached to some kind of large string, rope, cord, something, and you yank on it. That's what the handle looks like. And also, it's like silver. It's shiny.
Stainless steel.
You can see your reflection in it.
Yeah.
And there looks like... Oh, it's on a keychain? What is this?
Yeah, it's a spreadable, lockable butt plug.
Okay, because I haven't even described the inside to them because you keep changing the pictures. Which, you guys, I hate it when people do this. When you're watching TV and they're just like constantly changing the channel. Like just every 5 seconds. And you can't even read the description of whatever's on the TV because then it immediately goes to the next thing. Like, how are you not reading the descriptions? You can't read the descriptions in 5 seconds. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. Absolutely bonkers. So that's what he's doing right now, is going through these pictures. This is on Etsy, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's pretty surprising the amount of like sex toys on Etsy. I wouldn't.
I had no idea. I would never guess, and I would never want an Etsy sex toy. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the sex toy, reliable place to go. The inside, people, looks like a screw that is basically expanding these metal petals that I'm assuming once you get this thing inside you, you start turning the crank and then it starts spreading you out. That's what I'm assuming is happening here. and then you can lock it into place. You know what this is? Abuse. Again, this reminds me of the braces thing I had, which I think I've mentioned, where they glued it to the some of the top teeth up here in the back, and there was a key that I had to use to turn the crank of this jaw expander. Yikes. So it was like this thing where it's basically like breaking and spreading my jaw up top, so the top part of my mouth would match the bottom part, because there was something off. I don't remember. Plus, I mean I can't chomp through anyway, so you know, whatever. But this is what that reminds me of. There was a key. It spread open and spread open. It was not fun. It hurt like hell. And I can only imagine if in the butthole. No, thank you.
This exquisite metal butt plug goes in smooth, then opens up for an ultimate anal chastity. Made of high-grade stainless steel, superbly hand-polished, resistant to rust and corrosion. The metallic weight adds to the overall performance and internal sensations. Insert the butt plug like a normal plug, then the three solid pedals together. With the three solid pedals together, after sliding the plug into place, pull the plunger on the base to spread the pedals. Attach a padlock to lock it up completely.
Oh. And the padlock hangs out your butt? So you made it sound kind of practical and interesting. Like, oh, I need to see what this looks like.
It's got a lock on it looks like.
Yeah, it has a lock on it. You made it sound like it was some kind of really cool thing in a museum that you just have to go see. No, this is not what I would call exquisite at all. You know what's exquisite? Mark Fahey's singing voice. You know what's exquisite? A friggin' royal tiara covered in diamonds. Do you know what's exquisite? The sticky toffee pudding at Gordon Ramsay's steak at Paris, Las Vegas. I'm just saying, those are some very few things that are absolutely exquisite. And I'm
trying to catch reflection.
I would not use exquisite to... It's an astronaut to describe this thing. You keep interrupting me when I'm trying to talk.
Sorry.
That sounded real country.
Hey, y'all. Y'all interrupting me. I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, that's Sean's Hailey impression.
Hey, y'all. It's Hailey.
He had been around for too many YouTube videos that I had to do, and that was the impression.
The dog ran into the fog.
What? I was like, why would I say that? And then I understood what you were doing. Well, you say that the dog ran into the fog. Oh, you say all kinds of weird stuff. You say peanut instead of peanut, which I just don't understand. You know, that's a whole show we should do, is all of the fucking dumb shit you say. Because you're a Yankee.
Hailey hates Yankees.
All the stuff that you say wrong. Y'all, he didn't even know what a buggy was. He did not know what a buggy was. And I still get picked on for that. But I'm sounding real country in my head today. So, saddle up, y'all. It's Hailey hates everything.
What else is exquisite?
What else is exquisite?
Yeah, you were talking about things that were exquisite.
Okay, well, I told you a tiara. Mark Fahey.
Mm-hmm. Sticky toffee pudding.
Sticky toffee pudding. Exquisite. You know,
scallops on the Isle of Skye.
I'm sorry. Were you asking yourself a question? Or... No, go. What do you think is exquisite?
I thought that would be something you'd find exquisite.
No, I do. I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm high, okay? And you're pushing me to make a choice in like 2 seconds flat. And it takes my brain like 10 seconds just to acknowledge and process what you have said. I'm not like super quick right now. Hopefully when I edit the thing, it sounds like I'm super quick, but no. I'm a little slow for several reasons. 1, that's just the way I am. 2, I'm from the South. 3, I'm high. Fuck off. Okay, so What else is exquisite? Yes, the scallops, the brie in Scotland. Like, can we just talk about Scotland is exquisite.
True.
Absolutely. The ground sparkles. That's how exquisite this country is. Everything is beautiful everywhere you turn. It's just, yeah, everything Scotland. Exquisite. But this, yes, the scallops and the brie were absolutely delightful. You know what's exquisite also is like, I don't know, sitting or like having a fire outside at night and you can just kind of sit there and listen to it crackle and like stare at the stars.
Yeah.
Like a gorgeous sunset.
Yeah.
That's fucking exquisite. Just like laughing with your friends, having like a really just awesome night, that can be absolutely exquisite. You know, there are different types of exquisite, so I'm just trying to name a few.
But not expanding butt plug.
No. No. And see, why'd you have to go ruin that? Because I was zoning out, trying to think about more things that would be exquisite. I was going to say Henry Cavill's ass.
Oh,
because, Lord have mercy. Also, did y'all know that Nathan Fillion has a bubble butt? He's got a bubble butt, and it is pretty great. So if you haven't seen that, look it up. Anyway, I was thinking about Henry Cavill's ass, and then you had to bring up butt plugs. Not a fun time for me right there. So no, this thing's not exquisite.
What if, let's say, you know, you're tired of this expanding butt plug and you want something even more extravagant?
I'd never say that. What is that?
It's a Wi-Fi controlled, remote, expanding, lockable butt plug.
Y'all, no, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. There cannot be more than that. Next, you're going to tell me there's some kind of butt plug that's filled with nanobites that just come out and, like, clean your colon. This is insane. It looks like a drone or, like, some kind of robot alien thing that would fly up into the air and then attack your face and eat you from the inside out. That's what this looks like.
That's crazy.
And it's remote controlled. Oh!
All the way.
It opens all the way where it looks like a windmill. And I don't think that that's anatomically appropriate at all. That's frightening. And also the picture has just water splashing everywhere. And I can only believe that it's simulating the amount of poop that you're going to have when you find out that someone's going to put this thing in your butt and open it like a windmill.
The large is sold out.
How big is the large?
You can only get a small. Opening diameter, well, for one, they got that wrong. It says 55 m for 55 meters, which...
Oh, no.
They missed an M there. It should be 55 millimeters.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know millimeters like that.
All right, hold on.
I've looked up beads and shit, so I kind of have an idea. So 55 millimeters.
It says that's
3.5 inches?
Like 2.2 inches.
Oh, it's close. Just, no. That is not, no. Get it away from me. I can't. It looks like some kind of alien robot.
All right, and I did find one item that you'd asked about in the previous one.
Okay.
And that is a dragon tail butt plug.
You found one? Just for me?
It's a furry
dragon tail. That is not a fucking dragon tail. This is like a cheetah print that they're pretending is a dragon. It's cheetah, okay? It's got some little spikes on the back. That's not a dragon. I've never seen a dragon that looks like that. Have you? Have you seen a fucking cheetah spotted dragon? I don't think so.
Maybe they shed their baby fur. I don't know.
No, they don't. That's not how dragons live. It's not how they're born. It's not their process.
Okay.
Don't get me started on fucking cheetah dragon.
Last of the butt stuff.
Okay.
Although this one, in theory, you don't only have to use in the butt.
What? What is that? An octopus tip? It looks like an octopus tip.
It's a colorful tentacle dildo octopus huge anal plug.
Oh, God. Wow.
It's rainbow colored.
It is rainbow colored. It looks like some kind of cartoon psychedelic gnome.
Apparently the base is thicker than a Coke can.
Oh, shit. That is unnecessary. Oh, no. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. I can't.
Well, you don't necessarily have to imagine because they have some illustrations.
What? No, she did not. She's just jamming on it, y'all. They got juice flowing everywhere in this diagram. This is on Amazon?
Yeah.
This is a diagram on Amazon. She's just like squirting down on it. It is not an attractive illustration.
And men can enjoy it too.
Well, oh my gosh. There is a very muscular Asian man all the way down on this thing. And again, juice everywhere they've drawn in. That is unfortunate. I did not ever want to see that.
It says, expand anus, comma, challenge the limit.
No, there are some limits that did not need to be challenged.
And reasonably priced, $32.99.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. And so is that a suction on the end? Is that what we're to believe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that keeps it in place at least.
This is a review. OMG, this is a beast. I'm a straight guy, and I fly solo and stuff like this. Wow, what a rush. The suction cup is perfect. This thing won't fall off. A good contact surface, and you can keep coming back time and again. The user manual says, for your health, please don't overuse this product. What? I'm going to wear this tentacle right off this baby. I assure you, 4 thumbs up.
Oh my God. 4 thumbs up. He said he flies solo. Where are the other thumbs coming from? Does he have extra thumbs? Or does he have 2 dicks? What is he trying to say?
Maybe this is a review by an octopus.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, if I knew that before you did the voice, it would have been a lot funnier. just some kind of like young octopus guy. He's got his baseball cap on backwards. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I'd buy 7 more if I could." Then all the hands would have them.
A lot of dude reviews here, it seems like.
Okay.
5 stars. Opens right up.
Wow.
I got this item today in the mail and immediately went to test it out. Start with the basics.
I hope you washed it first.
I must say, you get everything they tell you. I measured it first. Perfect 8 inches. And then tried to jerk it up off my desk and it wouldn't budge at all. Then went to the shower with this beast. And let's say, with no lube, I was just able to ride this baby to the yellow on my first try.
Oh, God.
It slid straight in and touched all the right places.
Oh, my God.
I just could not stop riding this beautiful creation. And there's a picture of it on his desk.
It's not that pretty.
Right next to his mouse pad and everything.
I think the ombre could have done a better job.
Man, he hit the yellow on the first try.
Yeah, that's like a lot.
Let's see, what's the diameter at yellow? Ooh, that's 2.36 inches.
Wow. He was really ready.
Yoinks.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, to each y'all's own. This is not for me.
I did have one other follow-up from last week.
Oh, what is that?
You talked about dry eating.
Oh, yes.
And I wanted to bring up my favorite thing to dry eat.
Oh, geez, what?
And it's just creamy peanut butter. Just like a spoonful of creamy peanut butter. So good.
But it's peanut butter. You gotta wash it down.
No.
You're just smacking it around. Even if it's a nice creamy peanut butter versus a chunky.
I like a Skippy.
Which chunky is the best, by the way.
It's not the best for dry eating.
Why would you want to dry eat? Are you some kind of feral animal who has no access to water? I don't understand the dry eating.
See, I don't see that water would go well with peanut butter.
It's water. It's like a neutral. It's like black and brown and gray go with everything. Water is the neutral of the beverage world. It goes with everything. You wash it down with water. Do you want some milk? Cool. Drink that. Dry eating means no beverage. So if you're going to do it right, I don't care what beverage. Have some whiskey. Have a coffee. Have whatever the kids, 7 Up. I don't who whatever
So
you
the
want.
kids have?
You want kombucha? I don't care. But dry eating is just an abomination. I don't understand it. It's an accident waiting to happen. Seriously.
Peanut butter. I'd go for a spoonful of peanut butter right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Kind of your thing.
That brings us to things that make you go.
Ooh wee. Well, ooh wee. I wanted to talk about going to Comic-Con.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I think I did mention it last time, and I was kind of worried about going.
Yeah.
Anyway, it went really well, I think. They did require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. So I felt a little bit safer. Like, that's for anybody coming in.
Yeah.
And they started it in the parking garage. So everyone coming into the building had to, get all checked out and all that stuff. And we both double masked. So that felt pretty safe.
Yeah.
It still took us 4 hours to get through all the artists and vendors and stuff, but I did get to see some of my favorite artists and artist friends, and we found a lot of fun stuff and had an enjoyable time. It was very sweaty in the masks, of course.
Yeah.
That whole kind of wobbly walk you do on the cement floor as you're looking at everything, that kind of gets painful after a certain while, so I'm still in discomfort. But overall, the first one back after all this time, I feel like it went really well.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we had a pretty good time.
Yeah, we went on Friday, so it wasn't quite as busy.
Yeah, like
we
right when they
assumed.
opened, so there were
Yeah.
less people. And it definitely picked up as we were there, but it wasn't too bad. And Saturday would have been the worst, people-wise.
Yeah.
I have some more Oooh Weees, but do you have one?
It's probably a shared one.
Oh, okay. What's that?
My Life is Murder.
That's what I was going to say. That was my next one. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, on Acorn TV. You can subscribe to it on Amazon Prime. I'm sure they got like a trial or something. So, but you can. I think it's pretty cheap. I think it's like $5 a month or $6. I don't know, something like that. But anyway,
Are you going to get... Are you high?
season 2? No,
Oh, okay.
season 2 just started, so you can watch season 1. It's
Yeah, we got to tell them what it's about.
Lucy Lawless.
Yeah, who is, she's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
She's great. And she wears practical clothes in this, which I'm
Indeed.
loving. She's a retired detective. And basically, she's so good that the cops... the first season's in Australia. The second season's in New Zealand. She's so good, the cops have to keep coming back to her to solve cases. And so it's like, it's a light detective show.
Yeah.
Think more Rizzoli Isles than Law and Order.
Sure.
There's a little bit of, sort of a personal story, but it's not too heavy. It's not too serious.
Yeah.
It's nice to have one in the background if you have to do some computer work or some online shopping. It's fun, and I love that she's wearing practical clothes. She's not in fucking high heels running around town after a murder.
Like Rizzoli and Isles.
Right? She's got practical footwear and practical clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks beautiful.
Yeah. And her tech partner is great.
Yes. I love her style.
Yeah.
Madison. I want to cosplay as Madison. I think that'd be fun. Season 2, she's got these great hoop earrings. I need them. They've got little pom-poms and shit on them. They're great. Anyway, she wears really colorful clothes, and I love it. But it's a really fun show.
Yeah.
But also murders.
Yeah.
Also detectives. So she solves crimes and finds out what happened because she's super smart and ahead of the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it's fun. I really enjoy it. And I'm happy that it's back.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's like 4 episodes in on season 2. I forget how many episodes there are per season, but yeah, definitely recommend.
Oh, so my other one, I have a new favorite moisturizer, and I just need to mention it.
Ooh wee.
for anyone who is looking. It's not cheap. It's like $60. I haven't bought a full size yet. I've just gotten a. See, everybody's tuning me out now because I told them how much it was. I got a sample in this Derm Store box. It's their monthly beauty subscription box called Beauty Fix, and so it has their sort of higher end, nice. I think it's like rich auntie skincare. You know, like are like the gorgeous older lady at the resort. She's got the white hair and wrinkles and stuff. Like she's in she's close to 80. But she's just like Helen Mirren, just like beautiful and sexy. That kind of lady. Like, you know, she's using the good shit on her face. Like, she's got the nice ass moisturizers, and she's paying like $200 for a haircut and stuff. That kind of nice lady. I kind of see that for me in the future. I want to be the rich lady with the good skincare. So anyway, it came in this box that has some really great brands. I mean, not everything's like crazy expensive, but anyway, it was a new to me brand called Naturopathica, and they have this calendula moisturizer, and it is so good. It makes my skin so soft and so smooth. And I use it at night because I do have oily skin. That's getting drier as I get older. But usually my night creams make my face really oily in the morning. This one, no. Perfect skin texture. It just feels so nice. It's very hydrating. My skin feels so much better when I use it.
Awesome.
So I just have to tell people about it. The Calendula moisturizer from Naturopathica. Ooh wee. It's good. It's real good. So I'll probably buy a full size at some point, but the sample one is actually lasting me a long time, so I'm very happy about that. I just had to let people know.
Oh, I did get a laser engraver. I got one of the small cheap ones, but it's something I get into. It's an entry level, so I'm giving it a try. Trying out some stuff.
Yeah, it looks cool so far.
Yeah.
I got some ideas for utilization.
Some collabs. Going back to My Life is Murder, is it had two of the drag queens from RuPaul Down Under.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting to see. I was surprised.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, we've seen most of RuPaul's Drag Race's seasons. All Stars. Yeah. Also, the UK one, which was really good. The second season, right?
Yeah. The Canada was really good.
With Lawrence Chaney. And we did watch the Down Under one, and that was good too.
Down Under had ketamine and
electric shock.
Yeah.
That's a bad Australian accent. Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah.
And I was happy to see them there.
Indeed. Oh, and it's supposedly also coming on to My Life is Murder Season 2 is Lucy Lawless's companion from Xena Warrior Princess.
The blonde chick?
Yeah. I think Renee O'Connor. I think that's her name.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, indeed.
Yay. Also, I just thought about while you were looking for that, I have two more things.
Oh, snap.
About our Oooh Weees. They're both boy band related. But one, Westlife's performance for BBC Radio 2 went up on the internet finally. They did it like 2 weeks ago. But as of September 11th, never forget, it was available. So it's online now, except they don't let people outside of the UK watch it on BBC. Thankfully, Westlife fans have gotten their shit together. Now, as a New Kids fan since I was 8 years old, we, were basically given the internet at a certain age to then figure out. I started using the internet, it was like by the time I was 16, right? That's when things started getting off the ground. So 1996, people, if you're doing the math. So as a New Kids fans had their shit together. When something was on TV, after a certain point, I mean, people had to grow up and get the technology, but as soon as it was on TV anywhere in the world, boom, it was online. Everybody could watch it. It was on YouTube. You could find it.
Yeah.
New Kids fans have their shit down because that was a new thing for us. And so we got to find out a lot of things that we probably wouldn't have known otherwise and it was a treasure trove, and we use it for our benefit. Now, Westlife fans, oh Lord, it's a whole nother thing. But I think they're finally getting it, because it wasn't even like 12 hours later after it was available that I could start watching it on YouTube. So it is on YouTube, the whole performance. There's like 6 songs. Man, it was so great to see. They're having so much fun. They haven't performed in, a year and a half or whatever. Oh my God. It was I did cry. They're beautiful and wonderful, and they were having such a good time. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
So I'll link it in case you want to watch it. And then the second thing is on Paramount Plus. Is that what it is? There's the Behind the Music.
Yes.
New Kids on the Block is the last one for this season. I still haven't watched it yet. I know I'm going to cry. But it is available. It's an enhanced. They have extra stuff from their last Behind the Music. So it's about them getting back together in 2008.
It's going to be too late to watch tonight.
I can watch New Kids.
Okay.
I can watch some New Kids.
I also got some dairy-free ice cream.
Oh my God, do y'all love the dairy-free ice cream or what?
I think we brought up the Ben and
Did
Jerry's.
we?
I got a different.
Okay.
There was a new brand at Target, so I got that to try.
Okay, but it's basically the same idea.
Yeah, this one's like an almond milk. The Ben and Jerry's is an almond milk as well.
The Ben and Jerry's, dairy-free. Still think about it. It's been a while since we had it. It was good. It was very good.
No cap. All right, Hailey, what you got for no cap?
So I was reminded after our last episode that I used to be very judgmental of my friends. And I just want to apologize for being an ass to all of my friends, because I was very judgmental, because I didn't like when they were cussing.
Oh.
And this was from childhood well into my I would say till I was like 23.
Oh yeah.
Then I started to get a little, lax about it. It was like, whatever.
When we met, you'd only been cursing for like 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, I cursed on my own. I would curse to myself because I was, a very sad, angry person for a while there. Trauma. And I would curse to myself a lot, yeah. I would just be angry, and I didn't,
Yeah.
the only thing that would come out in the way that I was feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I would never let anyone hear me cuss. And I didn't think it was a shameful thing to me if I did it. Because, I was raised in a very controlling household. I'd say controlling. They weren't, I don't want to say religious, because they were religious. We did go to church every Sunday and all of that for quite a while. But they were total hypocrites. I think they just wanted to control everything and, kind of perpetuate all of the rules and regulations that were pushed onto them.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of that. But, I wasn't allowed to cuss. I would get grounded for saying hell. I would get backhanded for accidentally saying hell. We weren't allowed to say that. Nothing. You couldn't say anything questionable or whatever. Nothing funny. You couldn't say like shiitake. No, we'd get in trouble for that too. So I saw that as something wrong. Like, that's something I get in trouble for.
Yeah,
so that's something wrong. And that, any kind of thing that was considered ill-mannered like that was seen as, the devil's playground or whatever. So it's like, oh, well, cussing is wrong. You're going to go to hell. That's a sin, that kind of thing. And so whenever I'd have friends that would cuss, and so like, you shouldn't do that. That's wrong. You're going to get in trouble. You shouldn't do that. And so I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're risking it all by cussing. That was the kind of thing, like, you should not do that.
You're risking your soul.
Yeah. And even into my 20s, like I had this friend named Sarah once I moved up here, and she would just be so rude to her mom and like, just kind of be really sarcastic, and she'd cuss and stuff. And I was like, Sarah, you can't talk to your mom that way. That's just wrong. Like, you're going to get in trouble, And I couldn't believe that also friends would be so rude to their parents who were actually like really nice parents and were being nice to them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I had super shitty parents that didn't give a shit about me.
Yeah.
And so for these people to be like rebelling against their nice parents, I just was like, are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking nuts? All the riches that you have here right now, your parents will support you and buy you anything and take you anywhere and pick you up if you're in trouble. My parents would not do any of that for me. So I think that was another part of it too, like not the cussing, but being like, oh, you shouldn't talk to your parents that way because, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
But the cussing, I just thought, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell and everything's going to be, fucked up. And I didn't want anyone else to have that happen either. It was a risk to be around people who did. But, it was just because I would have gotten in trouble for that. So I felt like, oh my God, you gotta watch what you say. You gotta be quiet. Oh my God, why are you saying this? Anyway, I was kind of a judgmental ass to my friends. And I'm sorry. That's all I knew. But now look at me. I have tattoos, which my dad would totally think is for, prostitutes and drug addicts and Satan worshipers.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, he thought anybody who listened to rock and roll or whatever was some kind of satanic monster, which I know I've talked about the contract I had to sign. So yeah, now I have tattoos. I do drugs, marijuana. That's about it.
Yeah.
And, that's seen. I mean, that's still illegal in some places, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely my parents would not be okay with, they'd be aghast.
And yet they were both okay with adultery.
Oh yeah, loved it. 5 stars they gave it. But anyway, here we are. I am tattooed and drugged and talking about butt plugs on the internet. Who knew? Who knew? I'm cussing up a storm. I'm tossing a motherfucker out there now and then. All kinds of things. My grandma's probably just like turning around in her grave.
Oh my gosh.
She would not be okay with any of this. And that kind of makes me laugh. Is that wrong? I just kind of want to laugh. Like, I got out of that cage,
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Is that a downer? You didn't... I thought it was funny. I guess that's it. We will be with you next time. If you have anything to add, you want us to do a certain topic, or also, I just want to touch on this. We're going to go on our little like sort of hiatus, but not really. And we're still going to talk about stuff, but I wanted to know if the people have watched or are watching yet any kind of cheesy Lifetime or Hallmark holiday movies. If they want to recommend some for us to watch, because then we could talk about it, and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. So even if you have like a favorite cheesy Hallmark movie or something, Christmas movie.
Please don't say Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh God.
Apparently there's a lot of people who love that movie.
I can never watch that again.
Yeah.
It's too much. Don't say that, y'all. Also, don't do A Night Before Christmas with Vanessa Hudgens.
That one wasn't that bad.
No,
it wasn't as bad
issues.
as the
the Melissa Joan Hart one.
Yeah.
Like the Nutcracker Christmas.
The Nutcracker Christmas one or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
that was bad, you guys. So we've seen those. And if you want us to talk about them, I'll do some of those again. But if you have recommendations for holiday movies, send them in. Hailey hates everything at gmail.com. Should tell you. All the information's in the description. You can go to the website. You can leave us a voicemail. We want to hear from you, no matter what it is. No topic too large or too small. Everything's up for grabs here. Darkness, lightness, the dark side, the rebellion. No topic is out of limits here, obviously. So get in touch with us. You know how to get in touch with us. Also, I did post the picture of the talented Mr. Ripley on Instagram today. So it'll definitely be there by the time this podcast comes out. I was a little late to it, but I did it. And we'll see you next week. I think next week is our last full episode of the season. So I don't think you're going to want to miss it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the topic's going to be, obviously. That's the whole premise of this. But it should be a good one. And we'll do a follow-up, and then we'll go on vacation. And then we're going to come back with some really fun stuff. And I'm very excited.
Yeah.
But I won't tell you what it is yet. We've hinted at it. If you're paying attention, you already know what some of those things are. I think we've been pretty clear before about what we're doing. But if not, what a surprise awaits you. So you know that I hate to say goodbye. But we will see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.